I think that song is one of the hardest on the whole project. I appreciate it. I agree.
What up? What up?
So over here, hearing about that incredible project.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Hearing that
sir.
I'm fine is one of the hardest on the whole project.
Man, a lot of people are freaking over your verse. Like I've heard so many people like
They,
losing it over your verse, man.
they thought I was out of here, huh?
They thought, I don't know what they thought, like, bro, because you were like back in the day, you were like on, video screens at our junior high dances and shit. Like your music was playing. So there's certain people that were like, damn, I didn't expect that. Like for you to come back like that, bro. Certain people were psyched.
You know what the funny thing was? The only reason why I even whatever I even did it was just because it was doing a record with you. Because I felt I didn't know, like, first of all, it wasn't even playing. The Ghetto was on the record. So for me, okay. I know whatever his next verse is gonna be, I gotta try to make sure that I snap as much as I can, because I know what happens when Quake gets in his bag. It's gonna be a problem. And then Ghetto pulled up and he was just snapping, and I'm like, oh man, everybody's going nuts right now.
Man,
But
you went crazy, man. And there's some it's not a the subject matter is very, you're going through some shit in that verse. Like, so like, is there any behind the scenes? Like you say lines about a bunch of funerals and bottle after bottle. Like I feel like you had some shit in your heart that you had to let out and you got off your chest on that one. Like,
yeah, not even like just not even just me alone, but like, so like, obviously, like when I was riding around, when I was driving around and shit, and I was like listening to the beat and listening to what you were saying, I was like, okay, it was the chorus that really got me. It was the chorus that
yeah,
was like, it was like, okay, and I think that's what made you even think, yo, this would be good for my lane. You know what I mean? Because I
hmm,
remember when you first told me about it, but it was like, for me, I was like, when I was like, I could lose my mind, pick up and use my knob on this music time. Like I was thinking about like if you think about what's happening right now in the world with, another shot fired, another cop shot, another pill popped, another spill shot, another dream killed, another life lost. You know what I mean? Like this to me is like, this is what it is in music. This is what it is in front of us. This is what it is in media. This is what is constantly drilled in our fucking heads
yeah,
non-stop. And it's super it's a big contribution to mental health problems, to my depression. You know what I
yeah,
mean? I struggle with depression a lot. And it's not just depression itself, it's anxiety. So when I go through when I'm experiencing that shit, I'm like, I always have to be self-aware and understand what are my triggers, what are the things that are constantly happening. Like, if you think about how many people in Toronto have died in music,
yeah,
period, right? So when I'm talking about a bunch of people that I've lost in my life, and then I'm thinking about all these rappers, that's why when I'm like 25 funerals too much, post-traumatic turn addict and it's moving up, album after album can't do enough, bottle after bottle and it ruin us. Like, there's some legends that we got in this game that are just destroyed from alcohol, just destroyed because
yeah,
of depression, because of
yeah,
depression. So all of the shit that I'm talking about is literally just like, it's like all of that shit is basically I'm combating all of this shit, and in that fucking space, I have to still make these people that love us and these people that are on here right now and these people that support us, I still have to, at the end of it, be like, I'm fine.
yeah.
I'm fine.
It's crazy, right? Like it's crazy. Like everything that goes on in your head, in your heart, like as an artist, as somebody in this culture, as somebody trying to do this and going through this pandemic, going through man, everything we went through last year, at the end of the day, you got to literally stand in front of the video screen and tell people you're fine and do live shows and do these and smile. And it's crazy sometimes, like when you
Bro,
think about that.
I had a verse I said a while ago. I said magazines misquoting me. Everybody hoping he fucks up so he don't end up where he's supposed to be. Now my girl roasting me. She ain't feeling close to me because I'm always on the road and she don't like to be alone. I'm thinking I should quit rap. I could get my chips back. Wish I had a Kit Kat because I ain't had a break since. Feds rushing to my crib. Now they trying to take prints. They want me in a jumpsuit surrounded by a gray fence. I'm always hearing patience. But I ain't trying to be a doc. If you buying, I'm supplying it around the clock. I got to get it. I can't sit around my crib fronting. So when my ribs touching, I'm having discussions. This is my decision. I'm always up to something. So if I see prison, tell my son I love him. And when I'm on stage, I know you thinking it's a game. While I'm backstage trying to drink away the pain. Like this is the shit that look at there go Ghetto. Is that Ghetto Blue Eyes?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's bring him on since we're talking about the record. Let's bring him on. Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like,
and at the end of the day, a lot of people look at the rapper like that's what these kids want to be, the rapper, and then it's like, damn, like I don't know if you realize even like how depressing this shit can be. If there he is, what up, George? Yo,
what's going on?
What's up?
What's popping,
what's up, man?
His service is
Your service is cutting out.
Leche, what up? Oh man, where you at? Where's he at?
The service is cutting out. I didn't even know you could bring 3 people on here, man. To be honest,
yeah, we could bring a few people
this
on
must
here.
be new.
But it's not. He's not. Yeah. I knew he was at the casino, bro. Crazy. I knew he was at the casino. Why I only see him at the casino, man? That's crazy.
I don't know how to exit out though, like we used to be able to.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to figure this shit out. How do I get him out of the? Because he's just fucking stuck there. It's not even giving me an option.
Yeah, it does, man. I don't think it does anymore. I don't know how that works.
Yo, Ghetto, if you can, man, X out, bro, because it's not working. I don't want to end the live and fucking start again.
Yeah, I don't know why we don't have the option anymore. You used to be able to.
I thought I was supposed to have the option because
I know, bro. Last time when I was doing it last time.
Oh wait! I got it! I found it! Boom! Got it. Much apologies, Gallo. But you gotta step your fucking your service up. Yo, check this shit out. Hold on, let me show you this shit.
All right, we're good now.
Let's talk about
wow.
Let's talk about this.
Yeah, that's fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
Let's talk about this.
Oh fuck, track list on the back too.
You know what I'm saying? It's 10-year right there, bro.
Wow, and there's not many left, is there? Because you said you're only doing 25, right? We're only doing 25.
Only did 25. We sold 10 of them already yesterday. You know what I'm saying? We just dropped it. Yeah, the sweater's only coming white because, you know what I'm saying? You got to wear this when you're feeling godly. These are God MCs on these records, you know what I'm saying? So this is what
a couple people told me they can't do the white. I'm like, man, I don't know what to tell you. You got to have something white.
I told them, I said, don't wear it when you're feeling clumsy.
Yeah.
Don't feel clumsy. But this is a moment. This is a 10-year anniversary, man. This is Quake. You know what I mean? Representing the Myth X 10 years, you know what I'm saying?
All the tracks on the back.
You got to wear this when you're fucking feeling godly. You can't wear this shit when you're feeling like a mere mortal.
All white Air Force Ones.
You know what I'm saying? Fresh. You got to wear this when you feel fresh. You can't wear this shit when you feel like you're just going to go get a fucking, fucking donaire and shit.
Yeah, I was going to say that too.
You know what I'm saying? You got to wear this shit when you're feeling godly. You know what I'm saying? So
the link is in the bio right now. As you said, there's only, I think, 10 or 15 left. First come, first serve. Once
Yeah.
25 is up, it's over. There's
And
no
that's the
more.
real.
That's
That's
it.
for the real fans, the
It's
real
over.
supporters. You know what I'm saying? They just got to hit it up. We got all sizes. You know what I'm saying? All the way up to 5X. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a bigger dude or a bigger girl, we got all the sizes. You know what I'm
All
saying?
sizes. Only about what 10, 15 left. So
Yeah, yeah.
shit, get them while you can, because
We
that's it, right? This is it. Limited edition, no more.
and then when we do that tour,
Yeah.
and you have one of those hoodies, I might have to put you on my guest list for
Free
whatever city
admission.
we're in.
The
You know what I'm
hoodie.
saying?
Okay, hold on. This is exclusive. You gotta hold it to it. The hoodie.
Yep.
The hoodie gets you a free admission the next time on tour.
Yep.
I
The
like it.
next
I'm
time
with it.
Quake pulls up, that's it.
I'm with it.
You
I'm
know what
with
I'm
it.
saying? That's it. You get a
Guest list. I'm
free
with it.
admission in. You plus one. You plus one. So since there's only 25, there's only 50 people we letting in. You plus one. If
Yep.
you wearing that, you know Quake's in town.
I'm
That's it.
good. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then it's got a lot of white spaces for Quake to sign that shit. You know what I'm
Hell yeah.
saying? So there you go. That's what it is, bro.
Beautiful.
I wish
Beautiful.
we could have talked to Ghetto too, man, because that shit would have been dope. But yeah, man, I love the record. I like, I told you too. I said, I'm not really trying to chase. I'm not chasing features. I'm not, trying to really do too many collabos. But I only wanted to do records with people that I really, got. Hold on.
No, it's
But
okay.
I only want to do records with people that I genuinely got love for and I respect as MCs and just people in the culture. And that's why it's that's why the last records I've done, Checkmate, Tona, and you.
Yo, you
That's
gotta
three.
tell, man. It's crazy how this is only our first record, but you gotta tell them how we met, man. How
Yo,
you gotta tell the people how we met.
and it's a
It's
great
crazy.
story. It's a great story because early. Hold on, how do I turn? I got a new stove. I don't even know how to turn this shit on. Okay. So how I met Quake was this. I knew he was doing. I knew he was making records. What's going on? Was he was making some noise on the East Coast, and he was respected early. I know he was on the. I think I don't know at this time. I don't know if you were part of the opposing. The opposing.
Yeah, I think I
Was it
was. I
before?
think this
Was it
was.
before?
I think this was after that almost,
I
because
don't know.
I remember playing uh Good Riddance
Okay.
uh
Okay. So this is what
in the
happened. So we
hotel
knew.
room.
So we knew that Quake. I knew Quake was dope. So I got booked to do a show. I don't know if I did more than one. I think I might have did more than one show, but I know I got booked to do a show in Newfoundland, and I had never been out there
You never
before.
been there in your life, eh? Like nothing.
Nothing. I didn't know nothing about no. I think I might have been there but I never went as far as Newfoundland. I had gone to Halifax, but never Newfoundland.
Yeah.
So I thought that Newfoundland was like in comparison to like Mississauga and Scarborough,
Yeah, yeah. You thought it was
right?
like half an hour drive or like
Yeah, I thought
what?
it was like maybe an hour drive. I
Yeah,
didn't know what
hour
it was.
drive.
So I got booked. To do a show, and I was the head. Like it was. I think it might have actually only just been me. They
I
had me
remember
on.
you were like on the front page of the newspaper.
Yeah, it was like a
Yeah,
big
yeah, yeah.
picture.
It
Yeah,
was
it was
like a
like
big show.
it was dope, and it was packed too. It was a
Hell
really
yeah.
good show. So
Yup.
when I got there, I didn't go with anybody. I went by myself. I didn't bring none of the homies. I just went by myself, and I was out there, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna call. I want to call hold the Quake, and I'm gonna see if he wants to come out here and rock out on the show, whatever, because I thought you were dope, and I just I don't even remember what you had out, but I just knew that I thought you were dope, and I thought I'm gonna reach out to this guy and see if he wants to come out, and if he does, I'm gonna have him open up for the show.
I think this was 10 years ago because I remember the music I was performing was the first myth, sorry. So it must have been,
So
yeah,
that's like even more crazy
that's
than
crazy.
how it all comes together because you showed up a couple hours later because I called you on the day of the show.
Yeah, yeah. We were on like MSN. No, not one of them.
It might have been Messenger,
Yeah,
MSN
Gmail or
Messenger.
one of them. Yeah, yeah. I forget.
And
And literally, I flew because he's like, I'll let you open the show. And you know, I always looked up to you as a kid and everything too. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go. I've been to Newfoundland before. I knew it was like a good time or whatever. And yeah, man, I remember I jumped.
I thought the shit wasn't that far. So I was like, yo, pull up. And then you came, and then you was like, yeah, my bad. Yo, I had to catch the flight wasn't, and I was like, the flight? And I was like, what do you mean the flight? And he was like, bro, he's like, bro, I took a plane here. I'm like, what? And at that moment, I was like, yo, whoever this kid, like, I didn't even know you, bro. I was just like, whoever this kid is, I thought was dope. This kid just jumped on a plane to come out here. He's gonna be a fucking star. He's gonna be a legend. He's gonna be one of them motherfuckers because that. And you know what? You came out, you killed the show. I
Yeah.
killed the show, and I
Bro, that was
remember.
one of the funnest nights of my life at the time. I
Oh
swear to
man,
God, bro.
I remember.
God
I
damn.
remember. I remember. I remember Newfoundland at that show. It might have been like 6 or 7 to 1
It
women.
was all girls.
It was all
The
girls.
whole
I
show.
felt like the man. And I remember walking. I remember being on stage performing because there's footage of me performing that night on YouTube. It just says Bishop in Newfoundland that same night. And I remember looking over to the right of the stage, and you were surrounded by all these girls,
Bro,
bro.
I swear to God, that was one of the first nights of my rap career that I really felt like a superstar. Like
Yeah.
I really did. Like I was like, bro, that was one of the funnest nights. I won't even lie, man. Crazy.
Yeah, and you had all these girls surrounded right now. I just looked over at you, and you just looked over at me, and you was just smiling. I was like, yeah, man,
Bro, that was
this
a
is it.
oh man. That was a crazy, crazy night.
Yeah,
Man.
I can't remember the guy's name. I think it might have been George, who booked that show or whatever. But
I think Jason. Jason
oh,
his name is.
Jason Windsor.
Yes,
Jason
sir.
Windsor.
Yep.
Is he still
I
doing
haven't
shows?
spoke to him in years. I don't know if he's still doing shows or what he's doing.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember thinking, yo, this is crazy. There were so many girls at that show. I was like, yeah, I've been back to that same venue. I was back there with Royce. I remember
Yeah.
being on stage there and looking out and thinking, damn, this is exactly where me and Quake was.
Yeah, the Rock House. The Rock
Yeah,
House.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They tried to
Right
get
on
me to do
George
some
Street.
goofy screech or some shit like that, but I think I just
Yeah.
took the shot. I wasn't, and they had like a teddy bear fish instead of
Yeah.
a real fish because I don't know. I would have did whatever you're supposed to. Actually, I don't know what you're supposed to do, but I think it's considered getting screeched in. I got screeched in.
Screeched in. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit
Yeah.
was fun, man.
Newfoundland, man. I haven't been back there in a minute, man. Yo, one of these days we got to go back and just do it again, man. The 10-year anniversary.
Yo, I'm down, bro. Like as soon as all this shit opens up and whatever, I gotta definitely I definitely got to come and take advantage of the free world once everything gets back to normal and
Yeah.
just get out there and start tackling some shows on the East Coast because they've always shown me love. I always get a lot of messages from people. Even when I was doing King of the Dot, they was always trying to get me to like, do events out there and stuff like that. But it's not just me by myself.
Anyone who comes here loves it here. Like any rapper or any like
Word.
person you talk to that comes to the East Coast, they always fucking love it. Like every time.
You know
Every
why?
time.
Because it's so hospitable. It's so much love, and it's just like
Yeah.
a super positive place that it's just real wholesome like love. You know
Hell
what I
yeah.
mean? You just feel that energy, and I'd like to come out there because you know what I've done. Like when the first time I went on tour, when I got to Vancouver, literally when I got there and everybody flew home because that was the last show.
Yeah.
I stayed there for like 6 months. I just didn't go
After
the tour.
Wow.
Because I got there and I remember one morning I woke up and I went outside and I looked around and all I saw was mountains. I was like, holy shit, man! Like
That's
this
crazy.
place is so beautiful, right? So then, I had developed obviously my relationship with Chemo and Checkmate and the Rascals and all that. So I was like, man, I'm just gonna kick it out here. And Chemo was like, yo, just stay by me, and I just stayed by Chemo.
That's crazy.
And
I don't know if you remember when we were in Newfoundland. He was like, man, he was like the celebrity in Newfoundland, DJ Sinna, his name was. I don't know if you remember him, like Cambodian.
S-I-N-A. He was my DJ that night.
Yeah, so I don't know if you like heard what happened to him, and like he's no longer with us and everything. Like, you know what I mean?
He died?
A few years ago. But he was like the #1 connect, man. Like he was the fucking man, bro. And that's how he ended up there. He's from Ottawa. And when he came there, like however many years ago, before we were even there, he just stayed there and he became an icon, man. Yeah. Speaking of the like mental health, like he took his own life, man. Like you're like being in this, you know, you have to say you're fine to everyone. You're that DJ, you're that guy. Like,
yep.
I think, you know, sometimes we don't speak on it, but he's one of the people that actually fell victim to that, man. And he was like our fucking liaison that night. I remember every time I ever been there, he
drove me so crazy that night. I'm gonna tell a funny little story about how crazy he drove me that night, because
Sinner, man.
Yeah, so he was like, yo, I'll DJ for you. Like, you know, I got it, you know, whatever. I'm like, cool. So listen, I'm like, because whenever my DJ, like, it was either DJ Scam, DJ X, or Chemo. Those are my DJs, like, whenever I did shows. But I didn't bring nobody with me. So I told him, I go, listen, you got to pay attention. So when I be telling people about my shows and shit, I be like, there's specific shit about my show that you got to pay attention to. Like, you're not just there to, like, you know, whatever. You got to pay attention to what I'm doing. I got hand signals. I got shit that I'll do where I need the beat to drop out. Where I need shit to stop. So you got to pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay? Because because the live show to me is the most important out of anything. I honestly feel that when it comes to live shows, there's like, I put myself up there with the top 3 because I learned from them, and I feel I'm just confident enough to say that. People might, you know, argue, whatever. It's cool, but I confidently put myself up there, you know, in a top 5, top 3, whatever slot of performance, because of how much it means to me. It means a lot to me. So I was very adamant with him when I was explaining him the shit. He's like, I got you, bro. I got you. I got you, right?
He probably got so drunk.
100%. So the footage that's on YouTube, it says Bishop live in Newfoundland. You'll see I'm performing, and I did that song because before Red Cafe had the song "I'm Ill" by Boy Wonder produced. That was my beat. So that song, it was called "The Gambling Man," and so that's what's on YouTube when we did that show in Newfoundland. And so, like, you'll see me performing, right? I'm performing, and then now that you know that I got like this little, like, you know, I put my hand behind my back to let you know, like, yo, this is a cutout spot, and I'm like, and I'm doing it, and he ain't doing shit. So I'm like, man, like, I'm rocking, I'm rapping, I'm doing my thing, and then now I'm like, there's a couple of times I'm looking back at him. I'm like, bro, like, do the job out there. You know what I mean?
He's probably
not
loaded.
doing it.
It just
so I'm like, what the hell's going on with this dude? Bro, I look, so whoever was filming pans over to him, and this motherfucker's like, just drinking, fucking just party. He ain't looking at shit. He's looking at the camera like this. He's like,
bro, he is the he was the man, bro.
He was a party.
I remember my last time in Newfoundland with him. We went into a club. There was like maybe like 4 people in the whole club. Like, it was empty. And he's like, fuck it. He ropes off like a VIP for like expensive champagne. Just starts pouring it everywhere. Like, there's no one in the club. Like, he just was down to have a good time at all times. Like,
yo, I got to show you this footage.
Rest in peace to Sinner, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me show you this footage real quick. This shit's great. This shit's great.
DJ Sinner, man.
When you start seeing me do these hand signals and shit, you're gonna laugh, bro. Because it's so funny. They're a lot more advanced. The signals are a lot more, you know, I don't have them anymore because anybody that's doing my show and shit, they just know what the fuck's up. Okay, hold on. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, hold on. Let me show you this Bishop in Newfoundland. And this was the night we met.
Yep.
Where the fuck is it? Bishop Brigante, I gotta put in there. They showing all these priests in Newfoundland. What the fuck? You know what the worst thing is, man? When people send me things and they tag me and shit, and it's fucking, oh, it's 11 years ago.
11 years ago. Wow.
Yo, and it says March 6th, 2010. 11 years ago. Okay, check it out.
Crazy.
I can't believe I tagged the date on that. That's awesome. Okay, here we go.
Let me see.
Look, I felt sexy. Look at me. Watch. All girls. Watch the hand signal. Watch. That was one. See?
There's another one.
Now I'm looking at him. Watch.
Yeah, you're like, cut it here.
Watch.
Again.
Look at him. Look at him.
That's the man. Damn. Missed that dude, man.
Look at all the girls, dog. You're in that corner right there, bro.
Yo, that was the...
Hey.
Man, that was one of the funnest nights, I swear to God, man. Holy shit.
That was that shit right there, bro.
Wow.
That's so funny. You see Cena, bro? God bless the man, bro. He was just having the time of his fucking life. He didn't care about nothing.
Man, I missed that dude, man. He was the man, bro. Damn.
Yeah. God
Crazy.
bless. I can't. Yo, and you know that's the crazy thing, man. Mental health in hip hop isn't spoken about a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. It's true.
I feel like, yo, that's why when you told me to get on that record, and I heard that hook, I was like, yo, I'm gonna talk my shit.
Yeah, man.
Stuff I gotta talk about. And yeah, I appreciate it. Really,
bro, you killed that shit, bro. Like, for real.
I really appreciate even you know being asked and being it was an honor for me to get on that record. I know this album means a lot to you, and every record on there is just incredible, dog.
No,
you really,
thank you, man. Thank you, man.
You know, I always talk about it, and I always say, man, there's a few people that I feel that, you know, I know we're still gonna just keep chipping away, but there's a few people in this game that I feel that I just wish I had a fucking $100 million where I could just pick you up and put you right where you're fucking supposed to be.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's just what makes us last for so long and just have this kind of longevity, because, you know, it's not just about being in certain spots. It's about just making sure that all the music we make is honest. It's personal. It's true, and it's just impactful for years to come. We're not flashing the pan, bro.
That's all we can ask for, man. I think at the end of the day, that's the only reason I do it, is to literally inspire people to be able to keep doing what I'm doing, what I love, and not have to wake up and go have a boss tell me what to do every day. Yeah. Like, to me, maybe it's not glamorous all the time, but to me, that's priceless. Like, I'm happy, man. Like, and
you know what?
Grateful that people support and show love, man.
I always said that if somebody, you know, the day that somebody came up to me and said, yo, About to Change fucking really got me through a hard... Bro, there's a fucking comment on my song About to Change where somebody basically talked about their whole family dying in a fucking house fire, and that song helped. And you know what? To me, that's worth more than a Grammy. That's worth more than a fucking Juno. And you know what, Quake? I'm telling you right now, bro, a lot of records you have, they've hit me that way, and they've hit a lot of people that way, and that you are where you're supposed to be, man.
No doubt, man.
And the real ones respect you, bro. I've had conversations with a lot of greats that know
Yup.
about Canadian talent, and your name comes up a lot because you are a great and you are
Hey, man, you already
incredibly
know.
talented, bro.
I appreciate you, bro. And like you said, to bring it back to, you know, About to Change, like that was the shit I was listening to, like as a kid, like at junior high, much video dances, like that shit would be on the screen, and like, bro. So is even when I got to go out there and do that shit with you in Newfoundland, like that was like, to me, that was like I was like, damn, like I'm about to go meet someone I looked up to, and you know what I mean. So I'm glad it all clicked, and I'm glad 11 years later. We're
Look,
fucking
there goes Big Zeke right there.
we're
He's
sitting
on the
here
song.
11
Big Zeke.
years later, man. Crazy.
You see Big Zeke right there. Big Zeke six side.
Oh fuck, he was on the verse.
Yeah,
Yep,
he's on the
yep,
second verse for me, man.
yep.
That's my brother from like that's my grade 3, grade 4, fucking best homie, bro. Like we went to school since grade 3
Wow.
and 4. Yeah.
What? Where? The dude who used to make your beats, because you used to have crazy beats, and you always used to,
Scam.
yeah. We're
Scam.
like, bro, he had some of the craziest fucking beats.
Yeah, you know what? A
Is he
lot of
still
shit.
producing or?
Yeah, but he does some corporate shit. But the thing about Scam was, um, yeah, he did some, he got into the corporate world, right? But
Okay.
we would literally be sitting in that studio day in day out, and he would make beats on the spot
Because like the
because
6 Up beat, the About to
yeah,
Change, like
yeah.
all like
Chemo did the horns on that one. But there's other records too that like he did a record called since Zeke is here, I'll talk about Do Something. He had a record
okay.
called Do Something that was a crazy beat on that. Um, fuck, that song's nuts. Me and Zeke had a fucking I don't know why that song never came. Oh, it's on the mixtape. It's on the mixtape. Hold on, I'll play a little clip of that. Do Something. But we have so many unreleased shit too that Scam did. Oh, here it is. Listen to this shit. Where is it?
Yeah, I just yeah, I'm here.
Man, this kid's mouth getting too loud. Fuck a raps on my gas, gon' move the crowd. Tough guys laid out, you can get your head popped. Can't run, man, my gun got a shiny red dot. I've been hot. I ain't trying to find out. Cops running out of chalk, trying to line you out. My career goes up, then the crab show up. But I got a little friend to get your ass blown up. Here with the small guys ready to rumble. Big cats fall back. Now
Yo, that sounds like some Mob Deep shit. Like,
huh?
it sounds like some Mob Deep shit. Like you were on your you must have been bumping Mob Deep.
Oh, we was like, bro,
Yeah.
Mobb Deep, the Infamous album was probably our most impactful album on our block.
Yeah, I believe
Infamous, Murder Music, and Hell on Earth. That was like
so tonight I know you're doing a thing on Clubhouse. It's
top 3 duos.
The top 3 duos. So would Mob Deep be your number 1, or is that?
Mobb Deep, Outkast. I'm gonna put Mobb Deep in the number 1 spot for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so for me.
Number 1 spot.
Number 3 is a hard slot though, I find.
Yo, because even with tonight, the conversation is definitely gonna turn into, okay, well, are we talking about producer rapper combos or just 2 rappers? Because you got Eric B and Rakim.
Yeah.
Rock and CL Smooth. I know P Rock raps, but like
Gangstar, you're gonna have
Gangstar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for me, Mobb Deep, they're in my number 1 slot by far. By far. Because their albums are all, you know, top to bottom. Like the first 3 albums.
Man, Prodigy, I think is one of my favorite. He's one of my favorite rappers. Period. And I don't know what it is. It's just, man, there was something. He believed in himself so much, and he
voice,
had everything, voice, everything, cadence, delivery, and just that attitude of like he really feels like he's the best. Like
and he was really unorthodox too.
And which I love.
He has the most best opening lines.
Yeah, That's
in
that's
verses.
not even a question. That's not even a
You
question.
know what I mean? Like the first line.
The first line of a verse, he always opens it. He grabs you. He's able to grab your attention like
Right away.
Yeah.
What was the other thing I was gonna say about? I was gonna say about Prodigy. Fuck, I was thinking about something. You were saying. What were you saying? Fuck, why did I just draw a blank? You said something. You were saying about. Oh, I remember when they dropped Murder Music. Before they dropped Murder Music, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even know where I got it, but I got a test press of the Murder Music tape, that album, but it was on a tape.
So you had it before it came out. You just like how? Like you stumbled across it or like?
I don't know where I got it, but all over the tape, it kept, there was a girl that would come up on it and she'd be like, test press.
So it would go, so you couldn't like leak it or whatever, or you could.
Nah, yeah, there was like, all we could do was just listen to it.
Yeah.
But it was like, it on every song, test, press. And I remember there were so many songs on there that ended up getting changed or things added to it and stuff like that when the final project came out. But I swear to God, there's so many things I used to have back in the days. I wish I had them all now. You know what I'm starting? I'm starting a tape collection, bro.
You should,
I'm gonna start an old tape collection. I'm gonna start collecting old hip hop tapes, just my favorite ones.
I know people that got crazy collections. You know who actually got one of the craziest collections I've ever seen is you remember when Pat battled GEE in the Elements? Gary.
Yeah, Gary.
Gary has one of the craziest fucking tape collections I've ever seen. Like insane, bro. You know where you can get a lot of them at is like Value Village and like thrift stores and shit like that. You can find so many of them. Yeah, man.
This was a dope live.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been meaning to do shit like this, but we just like we don't even like plan to like it's not like an interview or fucking anything like that. But we should do this more because
man, I'm ready, bro. Yo, put me in. Like I don't know. I'm like I know you got a lot of big people on the clubhouse.
Nah, I was always wondering, but sometimes
one of these days, throw me in there. Just see.
No,
like,
tonight.
Yeah.
Pull up tonight. Let's do it.
I'll do it.
You got to be there at 9 o'clock, whatever, and you know, pull you up on there because I don't know if I never know who wants to talk or who wants to just listen. But if you're down to jump in the conversation.
The thing is, it's just it's crazy when there's like, what do you feel like? What would be your advice? But you've been in it longer than me and everything. But like, what if somebody real legendary is saying something and it's like you don't agree with it or something like to me, it's like
just talk, man. Just say how you feel. I mean, you're already just a person of respect anyway. So you're not. I don't feel like it's one thing if you jump in, you're like, man, you're fucking stupid. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, of course. But yeah.
Bro, just get listen. The number one thing I'll tell you about Clubhouse is this. It's not like Instagram. It's not like Twitter. It's not like any of the other socials. You can't get on there and fake it. You got to just be yourself. And and you being yourself and who you are, you're going to shine. Just go like, bro, I didn't go in there and I can't pretend nothing. All I could do is go in there and just be my motherfucking self, bro.
Yeah.
And people will fuck with you and just pull up. Listen,
sometimes it's good to listen too. And I feel like I do a lot of listening, man. And I think it's what made me where I am today. Like
I say listen in the big rooms, talk in the small rooms, and then you'll develop your core, you know what I mean, riders and shit. But tonight it should be a big room, but you're gonna be in there talking tonight. So I'll see you at 9 o'clock. Let's get it popping tonight. I know you got something to do at 4. You got to prepare for it, but let's so everybody that's on the live, if you want to get it, I think we got 15 left of the Quake Myth X /
show them the front and back hoodie too, because it might be some new people in here too.
Okay, let me go get it.
Yeah, show them the front and back. So we got there's only 25 of them. I think there's like 10 or 15 left. It's the Ends Myth X collab, white hoodies. Got the track list on the back that ends with the Myth on the front. I'm going to show it to you right now. Yeah, these are fucking crazy. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is the one. The detail is crazy on it. It looks like
Yeah,
spray paint
details
on
wild.
it. See that spray paint right there?
And then the back,
Full
the
track
link is
list.
in bio right now. There's the whole track list. These are limited editions, so there's only 25 being made in the world. Grab them right now in the bio, link in bio. As always, man, we appreciate you guys, man. All the support, all the love. It means the world, for real.
Go get that album, man. Go get Myth X, man. And Quake, I'll see you at 9 o'clock tonight, Clubhouse.
My man, I'll be there.
All right, peace,
All
bro.
right, bro.
Thank you,
Peace.
everybody.
All right. Peace.
Much love.